and let the one who has no sword sell his cloak and buy one.
Hey guys, we're going to go over the Smokeless Range today. Stay tuned.
Are you ready? Stand by.
We make holsters. We have custom holsters that we make, so you can go check those holsters out. defensetraining.org/holsters. All right, back to the video. All right, guys, I'm going to go over the Smokeless Range a little bit. And I know it's hard to see me right here because I've got the place dark. This is my screen when you buy the Smokeless Range. We've really enjoyed it. So this is your main ones that you're going to get with the basic package. You've got the bomb blast, the can toss, the dueling tree, target shooting. Trap shooting, of course, is more for your shotguns and stuff. Transitional drill, tracking drill, speed drill, moving targets, and match targets. All these are really good games or training scenarios. And there's games. So you've got like the can toss. That's a good game, but it helps build shooting fundamentals. Bomb blast is a game as well. One of my favorites on here is the speed drill. You got to make sure you calibrate your camera. I'm just going to use previous. It will do a split screen to make sure it's adjusting for the lighting. Alright, so we're going to do the speed drill. Now, of course, you have to have a computer and a projector. Now, I think they sell those packages now with a projector. But you have to have a computer. So you got your shoot, your no shoots, and you go fast. So that's score 546. I shot 80. I missed one, and it happens. You will miss quite a bit. Go back. You've also got the dueling tree, which is fun. Me and my little boy, he's 5. We can do the dueling tree. We have a lot of fun with that. And then the tracking drill, the transitional drill. You've got the match targets. They're pretty fun because that sets you with, you have to think while you do this as well.
Are you ready? Stand by. Yellow.
So it tells you what to shoot. So on that one you have to wait until he says what to shoot. But you do have to listen. You can also do numbers. So it will be like, you know, shoot the red 1 or the red 2. But you may have like a bunch of red 2s and a yellow 2. So you have to listen to see what color and what to shoot. You've got your moving targets here. Going to the moving targets.
Are you ready? Stand by.
And you just shoot it as it moves. And you can set up options on this. So with the options, you can actually make it faster, harder. It'll shrink in size as you shoot and all that stuff. So we just, as he's going across there. Now, of course, it's a little too easy, but we would speed that up out of the options. So let's see what the options. So you got all this under the options, so I can select what target. I can select which way it goes, number of passes, target speed. It's on 2. We can go to 8, target distance, and then so we can decrease size on shot as well. So now let me show you what that one does. So this is going to get hard. He's going to be fast and he's going to get small. Alright, so we could do a lot of that, and I think you can also rotate him from backwards and forwards and do all kind of other stuff as well. So it's pretty cool. Helps build your speed. Back. Tracking drill is the same thing basically. So we've got options under here as well. So I've got target speed on 3 on this one, distance, time limit, decrease size on shot, use the no shoot, so we'll pop up no shoots in here as well. And I'm going to leave that on this. But you see that you can change a lot of this stuff, right?
Are you ready? Stand by.
So it'll start going around and then it will turn red and you don't shoot the red. And he decreases on size. So this one's a lot of fun as well. He's very, very tiny at this point. He'll turn red a couple more times. And then it tells you your score, your hits, your misses, no shoots, and then of course your score. Alright, now with also some of the packages, you got target shooting. Now on the target shooting here, this is one of my fun ones because you can actually, you start the timer. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it from here. I normally start this from the computer, so I'll actually have somebody standing here doing it, but I will start it from the computer, so it will they're not the one starting it, I'm the one starting it, and then it will do a timer, and you can set maximum start delay, the par time. You can set all that up at the top right hand corner. How many shooters you have. So stop timer, it will beep. And then it tells you alright, so it tells you your time. So it was 1.47 seconds before the first hit, and then it gives you your split times. So then it went from 147 to 1.69 to 187, and then it tells you how long it took from the next shot to the next shot, and then it stops the timer. So what I like to do is drawing drills here. So what I'll do is get my little boy, he will click start timer on the computer, and then I'll stand here with it holstered, and then it will beep and I will draw. We'll see how fast we can get on target with that. I even do drills like I will turn my, so I will have like where I turn my chair around backwards and I'll sit down in my chair and it will beep and I will get out of my chair and shoot the target, kind of like in a church setting, because that's where I do most of my stuff, is in safety of church. But you can do all kind of, this is a really fun one to help train people, especially like church safety teams. This one's fun. This isn't the only one I would do, but this gets everybody in the drawing. Also, you can use like music. You can play like gospel music and stuff to kind of confuse them. You'd be amazed if you just allow somebody to do a draw and shoot, they might get it in say 2.2 seconds. But you throw in some music, throw a little loudness behind that music, it might even slow them down to 3.5 seconds because they're concentrated on the music and not the beat. So that's things you can do, especially I like doing that with my church safety guys. It kind of confuses them basically. So this one's a fun one. Alright, we go over, this is one that they just gave us for free for like a Halloween one. This one's extremely hard. It's not really for training, it's just for fun. You got zombies running at you and throwing pumpkins at you and all that stuff. I'm not going to go into this one, but it's fun. They gave us this one for free. They gave another one away free last year, but I missed the download. And this one is the game. This one's a lot of fun. Alright, so we have the games here. This is an add-on. I'll go in here in a minute, but with the other one, you can get the Open Range 2.0, I believe is what it's called. This one's fun. It's got a lot of matches, kind of like you would do in your IDPA and stuff like that. You're training with that. This is a lot of fun, but you can also build your own. So I've actually built several for the church guys, and I've had like the background of a church auditorium with a bunch of people sitting in it, and I'll have somebody come in and move around the crowd, and you have to shoot that. You have to do it an amount of time without hitting anybody else. It's pretty cool. The editor is really fun. You've got the VST Pro, but they went up to the Video Training Pro 2 now. So if you get this one, you can actually put your own videos in here. So you got your editor. You can throw your own videos in here and do your tracking, but they've got a lot of them in here. That's the shoot, no shoot video scenarios. Alright, so we've got like, you've got man with dog, guy being chased, cable guy, and they also throw the ones that are explicit. So when I'm training the church guys, I don't put the explicit ones in there. because those guys don't want to hear it. Most everybody don't want to hear all that. It's real life, but most people don't want to hear it, so I don't do it. Alright, so you do the scene, it's telling you to get ready. You actually interact with the scene. You're walking back to your house from a long walk, maybe around the neighborhood. You see a guy peeking in.
Hey man, hey, I'm just a cable guy. You scared me there. I'm going around to all the houses I was hired. There was an outage just the other day. The outage was talking. Everybody knows about it. We're going around just to make sure the houses are safe because a couple of wires went out in the neighborhood. I'm just checking.
And then you talk to him, tell him, say, hey man, what are you doing? Please get off my property. And you can branch the net so you can hit a key to see what he does.
Matter of fact, you know what? Let me show you my credentials. They're right here.
What's he gonna do? Of course, you can shoot him and stuff like that. I can branch it off to where he says, oh, okay, here's an actual card, or he runs away. So there's things you can do there. It's pretty cool with the branching because you can allow people to see it. They think he's going to draw a gun, he draws a business card. That's pretty cool as well. So we exit out of here. Yes, I want to exit. There's a bunch of them in there. This is a really good one. I really like the tactical targets. So I'm not going to pull the tactical targets up yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few of them here. I've recorded some. I want to show you some others. Me and my little boy playing them. So we've got the saloon shootout. You got shooting gallery. I believe we used to call this one carnival, where the ducks would go by. I'm going to show that here in a minute. And then we've got the steel targets. They're pretty good. The ring of targets is fun. The turkey trot is fun. You have a zombie shooter here as well. It's not like the other one. It's just zombies walking back and forth and shooting them. All these are made for guns. However, the duck shooting one, the shooting gallery, it actually gets hard. The more you knock down, the harder it goes. It's pretty fun, so it builds up your fundamentals and your shot placement. The charging drill would build up your shot placement. The master blaster, the bomb and barrel outbreak, the ring of all of those will build up shot placement and some of your fundamentals. Turkey shot as well. All of it, this is fun stuff that you can build with your shooting fundamentals. Now again, this is an add-on package that you add on. I think it's around $300. As an instructor, I get a discount. But you can add this as well. It's a lot of fun. said, when it pops up on that center, you got to shoot that center one too.
Your turn.
You're not done.
Oh. I can't even keep up with it.
Well, that's part of practicing. Then you good.
He doesn't even let me go.
You only have so many seconds per stage. Okay.
Oh, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I can't do nothing.
Did you hit a good guy?
I missed for sure. My favorite is this tactical target one because it moves and goes around and it changes every single time. So, alright, so you go into the start with the tactical targets, you've got all these different courses, auto outside, maybe in buildings and stuff, old burnt down buildings and stuff. And then you just got the range one. It just pops up a bunch of stuff. And you get to select how, you play for 10, 20, 30 seconds and a bunch of random ones pop up, shoot, no shoots. But you also have like a school, so you got your school, your grocery store, your bank, and then like offices. But this is one of my funnest ones because it does move with you. So it tells you your shoot, no shoots. Again, this is an add-on, and I think this add-on again is around $300. I do get a discount because I am an instructor.
Are you ready? Stand by.
But it actually moves, which is pretty cool. Added in here. So you got your no shoots here, and then you got this guy. You got to shoot right here. And then it's going to move. You don't shoot this guy. When I'm doing with students, I make sure their finger's off the trigger at this point, usually gun pointed down. And then we're going to go through here. I see these are no shoots. I don't want to shoot these guys. And then I'm going to go through another no shoot. And they pop up as police officers. Even just a guy with a gun could be a no shoot as well. So this is actually one of my favorites. So these are a bunch of no shoots. You're not going to shoot again. I make guys training, get the finger off the trigger, gun pointed down at this point, because if I'm going through here, I don't want to accidentally shoot somebody. I don't know if there's a bad guy, so I know he's bad. I can point at him at this point right here, and I've got to get him back down, no shoot. Even if I wanted to put my finger on the trigger, I still wouldn't shoot him. And this is way too close to be doing this. I would be back there where the camera's at right now, which is a good 15 feet away from where I'm at. And some of them are one shot, some of them are two shot. I think it's up to 5 shots you have to take these guys down. So it's not all just one shot. So if you got a crowd or something, you have to pay attention when you're doing that. I know this is a bad guy right there, swinging around. All right, good guy here. I know shoot. He's putting his hands up, right? Another bad guy. We're going to shoot this guy. Police officer peeking around the corner. Again, would police officers really be doing that? Probably not. But the targets just randomly pop in of who is and who isn't. Yeah, and that's the end of the course. So we went through a full course. Now, my little boy wanted to do this when I clicked go again. it'll be all different targets. It'll be the same course, but it will be different targets, so you don't know where they're at. Alright, so if you're looking for a way to go, I actually suggest going with the Smokeless Range. Again, it's not super cheap going in the door, but if you do it as much as we do it, we do this pretty much every day for about half an hour. So me and my little boy, we get out here, we have a lot of fun. Not 7 days a week, but probably at least 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, because we're out here either training or making holsters and stuff. But this is a lot of fun, guys. This is a lot of fun. And you can get the what they call the CERT laser trainers, which I've got here. Or if you're doing some training with guys, especially on the target one, that you're doing draw training to get that first shot off, you can put the laser cartridges in there. All the laser cartridges that I have worked, and I buy those off Amazon in the packs. Usually, you get 9mm laser cartridges or 40, whatever they are, and they put in their real live gun. Trainers and guys doing this, just make sure you double and triple check to make sure their gun's unloaded, laser cartridge in. You have a couple other guys check with it if you have those guys with you. Then they can draw with their own gun, or you can get blowback guns. We have blowback guns as well that we use with people. They're the Glock styles that have the CO2 or the green gas. I have one of each. I will say that I believe the CO2 kicks harder, just a little bit harder. However, you have to keep buying CO2 cartridges, which is fine, but a lot of you guys just want to go with the green gas. I believe that way is a little bit cheaper because the green gas doesn't seem to seep out as much as the CO2. So I can leave green gas sitting there till the next day. CO2, it'll be dead. I have to put another cartridge in it. So yeah, guys, this is Smokeless Range by Laser Ammo, I believe. Customer service is amazing. I had another platform many years back, which their customer service was horrible. These guys are amazing. I will send them an email, and in all honesty, within 3 to 4 hours, if I'm having problems, it will shoot back, and the guy's already answered it. In fact, I asked him a couple questions about what other stuff he's coming out with. They're about to release another update. And when you get the Smokeless Range, the updates, I believe, are free for life. And once you buy the platform, they give you key codes. You put your key code in there. And if you're going to swap computers at some point in time, they give you 10 free swaps. So say my computer, which I'm actually about to upgrade my computer here in the next year probably. I want a little bit faster one. Make sure when you're doing it, you either get the projector that they have or a good high-speed projector. I have a further back projector for my classes and stuff, so I teach classes in here, and this is where I project my PowerPoint at. But make sure the projector is nice and crisp, and it has a fast feedback. The feedback rates are there, and you can read this all on the Smokeless Range website before you buy what kind of computer you need, what kind of projector you need. You can also get a closer short throw, but I already had this one, and it's actually really good for what we're doing in here. Alright guys, I just wanted to go over a little bit about the Smokeless Range. I've had it for quite a while now. I've had it for several years, and as far as this type of platform on the lower end, Smokeless Range is top notch. In fact, I've played a couple of the platforms that were between the $30,000 and $50,000 setting. In all honesty, I see no difference. In fact, I've set one of the $30,000 setups up, and the setup, as long as you get the parameters and everything right, you do all the bells and whistles, like you go in and show, I'm shooting a 9mm, I'm at this distance, and it will judge, you're shooting what grain and stuff you're shooting. It will judge the fall and the drop and all of that stuff as well. And as long as you're doing that, and you plug all that parameter into the Smokeless Range, in all honesty, I'm not going to name the $30,000 range. I did some instruction on it. I don't see any difference. Now you go to the $100,000, $150,000, absolutely you see difference. But this is for you small like me, NRA or concealed weapon permit trainers. Your next class over the concealed weapon trainers. That's what I do. So I do the concealed weapon permit classes, then I bring people back in for next level training, basically. But for you guys who want to practice at home, this is amazing. Upfront cost is around $2,000, $2,400, I think. I don't remember. I've had mine for several years, so it wasn't as much as it is now. Plus, I get a discount. So any of you NRA instructors, you get discounts. Smokeless Range, guys, if you're looking for something that's really fun and it will pay for itself over the time, especially if you put a lot of rounds down range. But even with this, I try to put at least a couple hundred actual live fire rounds to keep with that recoil, so I know how my firearm kicks. But this is a good tool to put in that toolbox. Alright guys, this is Spencer with Defense Training. Stay safe. Stay on. Hey, we want to take a second just to let you know that we offer concealed weapons classes in South Carolina. We are in Anderson, South Carolina. So if you're local to us, check us out at defensetraining.org. We also offer other training as well. You can check that out again, defensetraining.org. Also, we make holsters. We have custom holsters that we make, so you can go check those holsters out. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video below. Thanks.